Hey there, guys. I figured we would check in on Faith and see how it went at her interview at Amazon today. She's not too happy. Let's take a look. So she's currently in the medical transportation van on her way back to the nursing home from the interview at Amazon. Now, guys, if you remember the other day, I told you that she said that medical transportation was going to take her because her parents refused to take her because her parents said there was no way that they were going to take her because it was an hour ride after Faith had said it was only a 10-minute ride from her house to Amazon, so she would have no problem getting to work every day. Yeah, well, let me just say that this live went on for, a good hour and a half, and she was still not back at the nursing home. Okay, it's almost a 2-hour ride one way. All right. So she's going to go 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours one way to work for 4 hours and come back. And also I had said the other day that she set up medical transportation to take her. And I said that those are for doctor's appointments, and Faith said that it was an appointment, so they were allowed to take her and her insurance would pay for it. She lied. She told them that it was a medical appointment. Remember, I said, I don't think they take you to work. Well, she admits that she lied. Take a listen.
Hi, D-Bart. I'm angry. I'm really angry. No, I didn't get a puppy. It's a green screen. No. I'm angry because I went all the way up here, and I got all the way up here, and I was told that I couldn't finish the process because I needed an original copy of my Social Security with me in hand. Now, I was in the nursing home. I couldn't get that at the time. And now my parents dropped it off. So now I'm going to get it and get it straightened out for Monday. But I still, I need to get out of negative so I can come back up here.
Now, see how she immediately throws in that she's in the negative again in her bank account? Guys, look, pay attention. She just got her check on the 1st or the 3rd, whenever she gets her check, right? $700. She was immediately that day still in the negative. Once her check was deposited, she was still in the negative. Now, along with her check that week, she gets paid out from her gifts every Wednesday. Okay? Where did that money go? I think she said that week she got like $100 and some dollars, or close to $200. I think she lied and said she only had $60, and they checked it and she had close to $200. And then she said, oh, well, I only had 60 left after things were taken out of the money, whatever. But she tried to say she only got 60. Okay, now this week, $500 she said she got on Wednesday from cashing out gifts. And she's still $200 and some dollars in the fucking negative. Guys, she's never ever going to get out of the negative. She has taken loans out at 500% interest. Yes, that's what I said. 500% interest. Tribal loans. She's never ever going to get them paid off or be out of the negative unless she pays them off in full. They are constantly auto-paying out of her bank account. Okay? How will she ever get out of the negative? It's not ever going to happen. And then people wonder why her parents are not going to help her with money. Why would they? Why would they? It would be insane to. That would be just giving money away for nothing. She's never going to, any money that goes into that bank account, she will never be able to use because it's constantly in the negative. Which not only means she's in the negative, but she's incurring fees. They're charging her fees because she's in the negative. And she cannot comprehend this. And now, since she lied about the medical appointment today, now she's got to find a way to get back up there Monday. Guys, this is almost a 2-hour ride each way. To work 4 hours. 2-hour drive, work 4 hours, 2-hour drive, come back. And she's going to have to pay for this ride eventually. It's not conducive.
Currently, I'm on the way back to the nursing home. They did tell me that beforehand. They told me that I needed a copy of it, not an original copy. So I brought a copy. I didn't think it would be physical. I thought it could be a picture. And it could have been if my documentation from working there 3 years ago wasn't old and expired, like my work authorization. Sometimes other jobs let you have pictures, so. The money is for me to get out of negative and to get back to Austin on Monday. Because this is way too much work for no reason.
Way too much work for no reason. Then that should tell you right there that it's not the job, that it's not for you. It should tell you right then it's not for you. But see, Faith assumed that she was going to go into this interview, and she didn't say she was going to ask them. She was going to tell them to give her a job at home. And she said, once they've already hired you, they can't fire you. What? You applied to put labels on boxes, and now you're going to go to the interview and tell them that's not what you want to do. They need to find you a job from home. No, you're technically really not even hired yet.
Well, I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me, Kenda. Chloe, I'm on the way home because this whole thing was pointless. Same way. I had to beg my parents to drop it off. No. Same way, meaning the way that I took this ride up there. Yes, Tim, he came back. Paid him the rest of what I had left. And then that's how we got to where we are. The nursing home can't provide shit. That's how uneducated you are. I need to figure out how to get back on Monday so I can get this process finished and I can go to work on the 25th. It's not. $246, because that's how much it cost me to get up there and back. I just got out of the Amazon building, guys. My parents won't take me. They refused. They won't help me with money. They won't take me. They won't drive. They won't do anything. And I don't understand why. Like, I get I've fucked up before, but you don't get to treat someone like this. It's insane.
After everything she's put her parents through, they don't get to treat her like this. It's insane. Listen, Faith has said over and over and over again she wants to be on her own. She wants to live on her own. She wants to be independent. She wants to move to another state and be in her own place, okay? So I can totally understand what her parents are doing. It's kind of, maybe you could say, tough love type thing, because her parents are trying to show her this is what you will, how will you deal with it when you're in another state, in your own place, getting around on your own. You won't be calling us for rides. You won't be asking us for money. You will have to deal with it on your own. So let's do a dry run now. Do it on your own. Don't ask us for help, right?
For an accessible van, yes it does. No, not daily. To get 246 is what I'm negative. 246 is what I'm negative after I paid for the ride. That's what.
Now, a minute ago, she said it cost $246 to get there, right? Then she said, no, $246 is what she's negative after she paid for the ride. But she's also said that insurance paid for the ride. So why did she have to pay for the ride if insurance paid for it? Because it was to a medical appointment, is what she told them. She tells so many stories and contradicts herself in the same breath. It's ridiculous.
Not $246 a day. 246 is what I'm negative. That's all. Of course I miss my own dog. It's not unreasonable, Frenchie, when millions of people spend 10 grand a day on here.
10 grand a day. She says that people spend on TikTok a day. So it's not unreasonable that she keeps throwing out that she's negative 246 because she's throwing that out there because she wants someone to give that to her. And it's not unreasonable for her to ask for $246 because there's people that spend $10,000 a day on there. So they're just supposed to give that to her. The entitlement and the audacity of some of these people.
It's not unrealistic at all. No, because every time I go to work, there's transportation in my city with my health insurance. It's called Waco Transit. That's not true though, Juliana. I've never gifted Tyler in my life. Hi, Hadley. No one said it was. But they are my parents and they're choosing to be my caregivers. So yes, it is their responsibility to care for me. Period. Done.
Well, that doesn't mean that they need to pay off your debts and continue to keep giving you money.
That's it. No. I'm not gonna ask Eric to help. He's gone through enough. Great, let her talk. She's a bitch. We all know that. He's gone through enough. Great, let her talk. She's a bitch. We all know that. We all know that. I'm not... You guys, $700 is not a fucking lot. You act like you live off that.
So Faith claims she gets $700 a month from disability, right? She has, what bills does she have? She has phone bill, right? She has 2 phones, both with service on them. And someone said, Faith, why do you need 2 phones with service? One you could just have running on Wi-Fi, but whatever, that's her choice. So she's got phone bill. And then she's got, all these loans that she's taking out, which could have been avoidable because she didn't have to take them out. She didn't need the loans. She said she took loans out to pay someone else's rent, someone else's car payment, bought someone else food for 2 months. I mean, this is bullshit, right? So she has, Faith doesn't realize what it's like to have to pay rent, utilities, car insurance, all these things that her parents are paying for themselves. In turn, Faith lives with them. So Faith doesn't have to pay a mortgage payment. Faith doesn't have to pay rent. She doesn't have to pay a car payment. She doesn't have to pay car insurance. So for her to get $700 and just have a phone bill, okay? And she said she has to pay for medication. Listen, she might have $1 or $3 co-pays on her insurance, on her medication, but her insurance is kicking out money for all that shit. Okay? What does she have to pay? And she's blowing through it. Why? Because she's got loans to pay off and other shit. Gifting people lions that cost $400 and shit. This is craziness.
Yeah. They paid for this one because I said it was a medical ride. And it's not. I don't want to keep lying.
Did you hear what she just said? The insurance paid for this ride because she lied and told him it was to a medical appointment. But didn't she just say that she was overdrawn in the negative 246 after she paid for the ride? Do you see? Do you see how she lies in the same fucking breath? And how she lied and told transportation that that appointment was a medical appointment so that they would come and take her for free and her insurance would pay for it? Now, she can't use transportation to go back on Monday because you have to have 24 hours in advance to set it up. And with today being Friday afternoon, weekends don't count. So she can't set up a ride for Monday to get back. And they're not going to, they know it was to the Amazon building. She didn't go for medical, so they're not going to fall for that again. Right? Okay.
Hi, Marisol. Kendra, if you're so confident, I'll show you my bank account. Not a month, not to live off of. And for any of you saying that, you're lying. I'm gonna start blocking you idiots because you're crazy. I'm 28 years old and you... I'm gonna start blocking you idiots because you're crazy. I'm 28 years old and you think... Uncover? I did, but I have debt, you guys, and I'm consistently paying it off. I don't know what your issue is. Guys, and I'm consistently paying it off. I don't know what your issue is. I'm not asking anyone to give me anything. If you want to, you can. Hi, Casper. Pretty, then why are you here? Exactly my point, Pretty. Why the fuck are you here? Pretty, then why are you here? Exactly my point, Pretty. Why the fuck are you here? Exactly my point, Pretty. Why the fuck are you here? You make sense. You're just here for no purpose at all. None. going back to the nursing home. An hour and a half. It's an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half. It's an hour and a half. I went to my Amazon hiring appointment. I went to my Amazon hiring appointment. I went to my loan yesterday? No, I didn't take out a loan yesterday at all. When did I take out a loan yesterday? I'm about to. Carrie, I'm about to. That's where I was. That was my point. But, and I had to come back because I didn't have a copy of, like a physical copy. Yeah, I did. I paid off my debt, Pug. I paid off my debt. Ava didn't say anything to me. No, I paid off my debt by using the money that I get here to pay it off. There's nothing wrong with that. No? What do you mean, Hamlet? Okay. Do you not understand? Do you not understand what paying off debt means? It means taking the money given and paying off debt. No one took any more loans. the fuck? What did Ava actually say? Can someone tell me? I just was clarifying. Oh yeah, that's what I thought she said. Yeah, I heard that from 5 other people. Hi, Yesenia. Tamara, you're stupid. Not gonna lie. You're really dumb. Tamara. Tamara, if the government was catching up with me, I wouldn't have had Social Security, period. You guys don't know how this works. Hi, Vicky. I haven't eaten yet, so I'll eat later. Dodo bird, I'm not lying. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, the apartment was fine. I succeeded. I got... Yeah, the apartment was fine. I succeeded. I got hired. I'm in the system. But now, now we just have to wait. Yeah, it is. Hey, man, Hey, man, I know, I see her. Okay. Hi, Grace. Carrie, you don't understand. I already worked there. They couldn't accommodate me, bro. I'm working at Amazon. Man is my friend. I love her dearly. I always will. That'll be that. That's it. Girl, how what? That's it. Girl, how what? I'm going back to the nursing home. Yeah, I did, Michelle. No. What do you mean? Every side is... No. What do you mean? Every side is different. I didn't break out, Grace. I told them. I don't know. We're figuring it out. I've been in a car for most of the day. Good job, Daily Joes. Grace, I'm crying. Thank you. No, because I don't have any money. No, because I don't have any money. Right, BJ, and I know that. I gotta go somewhere. I can't just stay in Waco and live with my parents. I can't do it. I'm not on my other phone. I'm trying to look around. I haven't been outside in 3 weeks. God. Yeah. It is bumpy. Yeah. It is bumpy. Yeah. It is bumpy. Hey, Mellow. Hey, Mellow. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, I did. I can't, Skylar. I wish I could. I at least want to have some company while I'm driving. Yeah. They literally had to separate me. I'm going back to the nursing home, guys. Labeling. Why? Because he's driving me. He's not my best friend. I know. But he's also not talking to me. Yes, I did. They can see it, Grandma. That's how dumb it is. I told them it was for work accommodations, for medically, okay? That's what I said. I just didn't tell them where, but I gave them the address so they could see it. It just didn't feel right, but I had to do it.
Now she's going to say that she told transportation that it was for work purposes, but it was medical accommodations. She just said a minute ago she lied and told them that it was a medical appointment. Now she's turning around saying, yeah, she told transportation it was for work purposes, but a medical accommodations needed. I mean, oh geez. They would not have taken her if she said anything about work. It is medical transportation to medical appointments only. This is not like MTA transportation. This is not like disability transportation. This is clearly transportation to and from medical appointments only, that is paid for by your insurance. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems like since she's been at the nursing home, she's way more like medicated, like overly medicated than she is when she's at home.
I went with myself, Tiffany. Just me. The update is I had to leave because I had to get a physical copy of a document that I didn't have, and I have to come back on Monday. I have to come back on Monday. But my parents dropped off another document that I needed. Panda, shut up. Stop mocking me, bro. Yeah, it's an hour and a half. Almost 2.
Almost 2 hours one way. So almost 2 hours one way, work 4 hours at $20 an hour, 2 hours back home. No wonder her parents said no. And then how is that even worth it when, if her parents are not going to take her, she's going to have to pay to get there and come back? Okay? How is she going to be making anything? How is it going to be worth it? But she'll sit and tell you how ignorant and what assholes her parents are for saying no, they weren't going to drive her there and pick her up and didn't want her to take that job. Her parents are thinking rationally, that's why.
No. Katie, it didn't really happen. I got a document that was I wasn't able to get past anything because I didn't have the right documentation. So I'm going to go back Monday and give them the right thing. Hi, D-Will. Why is it crazy? I'll just have someone come take me at my break. Like, what the hell? It's not a big, like, earth-shattering thing. Some places are open Monday, guys.
It's number one hit music 97.5 FM. You want to put this BG opportunity to hear Friday afternoon. My girl take a cry because it always makes me feel good whenever I hear music in the area.
Yeah, medical accommodations. Because that's what it was.
It was medical accommodations, and that's what it was. But clearly, she has already said twice that she lied and told him it was medical accommodations, but it wasn't. And she doesn't want to lie anymore. So now she's trying to tell them that, yeah, that's what it was.
It's not an interview. They're going over my accommodations.
They're going over her accommodations? I think it's like she's nodding out and forgetting what the hell she's talking about or something.
Packing packages. Yeah, Karen, it's fine. Me. Yeah, Karen, you said I. How much do I need? And I was like, I don't know. Do you mean me? Yeah, I said 246. Yeah, I did say that. For right now, yeah, Kara. Thank you. If you want to. I make 19, Caroline. So. Candy, I looked at my messages just now. It's not diabolical, Marissa. If it's a handicapped van, and I don't live in a city with them prevalent in it. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 hours every day.
Now, she said the other day it was 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. Now it's 4 hours a day, every day.
Both ways. Both ways. Okay, and so be it. So be it. It'll be good for me to get out of the house.
She will be spending more in transportation to and from than she will make a day. At this point, it would be better for her to volunteer somewhere close to home if that's what she wants to do, is just get out of the house every day.
No. 246 round trip for 1 day. That's what I'm negative right now.
Now listen to what she just said. No, $246 round trip for 1 day. That's what I'm negative right now. Does she even realize? I mean, is she coherent enough to know what she's saying? $246 is, she said, is what she's negative in her bank account. Now she's saying no, $246 round trip 1 day. That's what I'm negative in my account. Make that make sense.
That's what I'm negative right now. No. I don't have to pay that each day. I actually do, because I'm negative, and I still need to get back on Monday.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening, and it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before that, I thought I just wasn't good with languages, but now I'm speaking French. Go ça, c'est classe, ça va bien.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
What, honey?
Yeah, you don't understand, because I'm so desperate to get out. You don't understand it. You're correct. You don't. And that's okay. I never said that each day. No. Never said it was each day. I'm saying for today. Yes, randomly. You can.
How's it going, Faith?
Good, randomly. How are you?
Pretty good. Did a job interview today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I got today, yeah.
We're at Amazon.
I got a job today. Amazon.
So, wait, I just had a quick question. So, do you have to pay for the transportation to and from work, or does your insurance cover that?
My insurance will cover
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I just think some people are confused in the chat.
once I
Well,
get
that's
back
good. I
to
mean,
my
it's gonna be a long.
house, they'll cover it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be good though. It's gonna be a long commute, but it'll be good to get you out. You worked at Amazon before too,
Good
didn't
to
you?
get out and just breathe and go meet people, even if I don't make. Yeah, and even if I don't make a whole shit ton of money, that's not the point of me having a job. Like,
Yeah,
sure,
I think
income
most
is
people in
important,
the
like a couple $100, but like,
sorry, I think it's some people are confused in the chat because I think they assume that you would have to pay $240 to commute there and from work every single day that you work. So you would have been negative for the week,
I
but
said, yeah, I said negative. I'm negative today. I'm negative
did you look at other jobs that were closer
currently
too?
today. Yeah, I've applied to a ton, but I also want to be realistic with what I can do because I can't do a whole lot physically. But I've worked at Amazon before, so I felt really, really comfortable.
Yeah, I
So,
get you. Do you know what they're gonna have you doing? Just like packaging stuff up,
yeah,
or
labeling.
okay?
Yeah.
Did you like working there last time you worked there?
Did I like working a lot? Yeah, I did.
No, I said, did you like working at Amazon last time you worked at Amazon?
Oh yeah, I just had to go because they couldn't find me a position. They didn't have any spots for work from home jobs at the time, and they kept me employed until they could find me something, and they just couldn't find something at that location. And I was like, yeah, that's okay. Just let me go and I'll apply again.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I caught it or not. I've talked to you about it in a couple of the other lives. Did you figure out with your insurance, like if you're able to stay at the nursing home or not?
They won't let me.
You're gonna be moving back in with your parents?
Yeah, unless I become a millionaire in the next 12 days.
Oh, don't we all wish that?
I know.
Didn't they remodel your room too?
Yeah, they did, and I'm really excited about it. Like, I'm so excited, and I can't wait for that. But it's just not healthy. It's not a good
No, I get what you
relationship
mean.
to be in. Like, I had to fight for my parents to just get card and drop it off at the nursing home. It just feels like everything I do inconveniences them.
I mean, maybe things will be a little bit better though, since you both had a break for a little bit.
I hope so. That's what I'm holding out for. I'm definitely holding out for that.
Well, at least you won't be confined to four walls throughout the day. You'll be able to work a bit during
I
the week.
know.
Hopefully that
And
will help.
that's what I'm so excited about. And I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
The money's nice.
I mean, it's hard for people to fully understand how you feel unless they've experienced it themselves. So I can understand some people just wishing you the best, but well, I'm gonna cook some dinner for you. But it was good talking to you. I'm glad you got your job figured out.
Thank you. I'll see you soon, okay?
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye. It was a medical accommodation trip. And it's a medical accommodation appointment. When I get back to my house. Because Amazon and I had to over medical accommodations. No. I went to my pre-hire appointment, meaning signing paperwork before being hired. Pre-hire. Thanks, just I don't know. I have to find out and ask in the most respectful way possible. Well, the ride when I drove up here cost about $115. I want to get out and I feel comfortable. if I can't negotiate something with the transport. Guys, I don't think you've gotten it yet. Disability knows everything. They already know.
And that's about it. I think Faith fell asleep. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.